Hi, Peter here from Genuine University. Today, in the Making Money Doing What You Love mini video series, I want to talk to you about dissolving procrastination. And I'll start with a counterintuitive statement. Procrastination can help you succeed. Yeah? Sounds pretty counterintuitive, right? Maybe even like a stupid thing to say. But let me explain. Procrastination is a sign that you are wanting to move forward with something and you're also holding yourself back at the same time. And beating yourself up for having an internal conflict just creates more internal conflict. So ideally we'll resolve that internal conflict so that we can either move forward with the thing that we want to do, or maybe even realize we just don't want to do it and move on to something that's more rewarding for us. So if we look into what the procrastination is telling us, we can find out a lot about ourselves and dissolve that internal conflict. For instance, there was a writer that I was working with years ago who had a very lucrative book deal in front of him, and he just couldn't get started, couldn't get writing. And we unlocked what was holding him back, and I got him to write down a whole lot of rules about how he was supposed to write. And they included some fairly ridiculous ideas, like he had to keep his bum on the seat for 4 hours at a time without moving and just be writing, and to have that level of discipline, otherwise he was a total failure. So when we unlocked that and let him write in the way that he wanted to write, he became very prolific. A mundane example from my own life, and I've got many examples, but this is a simple and mundane one. When I was about 22 years old, at my house, I just could never bring myself to mow the lawn. And when I looked into the reason why, I discovered that I'd rather die than mow the lawn. That was the feeling. And then when I delved into that I'd rather die feeling, I realized that I actually felt unsafe mowing the lawn because I had inherited this lawnmower from a relative, and I felt like I should use this lawnmower, but I actually felt like I was going to get maimed if I used this thing. So I went out and bought another lawnmower, problem solved. I got to mow the lawn in the way that I liked, and actually, I kind of enjoyed mowing the lawn. It really can be that simple. Use the procrastination to unlock your resistance, expose your internal conflict, resolve that, and then all of your energy is pointing forward and in one direction, and you can become very, very productive in a very short period of time. So I would ask you to do this. If you're procrastinating about something, just find out in a really self-nurturing way what it is that you don't like about it, and try to resolve that. Negotiate with that part of yourself that doesn't like it, and give it some alternatives. Enact those alternatives, and then see what happens. I think you'll be very surprised. Procrastination is not that difficult to dissolve.